Hey everyone, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. How are you doing today? I'm trying to shake that up a little bit. I'm always like, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing fantastic. So I do hope you're doing well and fantastic. So we are doing part 2 with the Spirit Guides. We're going to ask them your final questions, or maybe you'll have additional questions, I'm not sure, for Pope Francis. We're also going to tap into Pope Leo if we have permission to do that, okay? So you may have additional questions for Pope Leo the 14th or even Pope Leo the 13th, you never know. So, okay, so let's get started. If you are new here and you're enjoying this content, and even if you're not new and you haven't subscribed, if you've been around and you haven't subscribed, we'd really appreciate it. It would help out a lot. So if you are new here, there is going to be a playlist that pops up at the end of this video titled Start Here. And that would be a great place for you to understand a little bit more about this. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start by, again, this is part 2 for Pope Francis. And then we have questions for Pope Leo as well. Okay. So I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, and all of those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel and our community, actually protect all of our channels and our community, so that this is of the highest and purest light. Amen. My dryer's going off. I was just thinking, is it clinking too loud? I was about to go turn it off myself, so they heard me. I'll pretend like they heard me. Did you guys just hear me thinking to myself, we should turn the dryer off? Yes. Did you help in turning the dryer off? Oh, well, thanks. Very nice. Okay, that was instant manifestation. That's awesome. Okay, so hey, you guys, talking to my spirit guides. How are you today? Cool. Okay. Can we've got some more questions for Pope Francis, who has recently passed. Is now a good time to ask Pope Francis some additional questions? Okay, so we're not disturbing his life review or anything like that? No? Okay, so they said yes and then no. Really wide swing on the no there. Okay, sweet. Okay, so if you could call in Pope Francis, that would be amazing. All right, is this Pope Francis? Well, hello. Thanks again for being here. We really appreciate it. We enjoyed your last session with us and the questions you answered. So we've got more questions for you. Are you in a good place right now to answer those questions for us? Yes? Okay, awesome. Thank you. If there's anything we're asking, as always, feel free to just abstain from answering. You can just hold the rods still like that. Yep, exactly. And so, yeah, if there's anything that is not in our highest or best interest, individually or collectively, feel absolutely free to not answer, okay? That would be our preference, actually. Okay, and not in your highest and best interest as well. Okay, thank you. All right. Just going to push you back a little tiny bit. All right. Okay, well, first we want to thank you. We had done a session, another session actually, with a pendulum. I'm talking to you guys. We did a session with the pendulum and with Pope Francis. So he gave us a pendulum message and some oracle card messages, okay? I'll tell you what the messages are right now, but I will post that video here in case you want to, I was just thinking I probably should write that down, but I'll post it there in case you want to listen to it, okay? Okay, so at the end of the video, it'll pop up right there. All right, so Pope Francis, thank you so much for the pendulum message of meet God, give thanks and love. And then your cards, you indicated always do our best and take action on our ideas. So we really appreciate all of your support as we are shifting and learning how to shift ourselves individually from the 3D to the 5D. So any support you could give us for people in this community who ask for it, I'm asking for it personally, and anyone in the community can ask for it now, if they want your assistance in shifting from the 3D to 5D, that would be amazing. Are you able to do that if we ask for help? Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so feel free to ask for help, you guys. I didn't want to do that on your behalf. That would be probably not a great thing. Okay, so here's a question. I already know the answer to this, you guys. So at about 24, this is part one from part one. At about 24 minutes, 30 seconds in part one, there was a flash of light on the back of the wall right up here. Okay, it was actually, yeah, you could see more of the TV at that time. And it was right over my shoulder. It was right over this pipe here. So I went back and looked at it. So my sister had typed this up because you guys had noticed it. I went back and looked at it. It was indeed a reflection from a car that drove by. So I could tell because that's the kind of reflection we get. I'll still ask, but I could tell that it was. So now it was interesting because someone had indicated that I had just started talking about Jesus and whether the church turned out the way he intended. Okay, so then the flash of light was there. So Pope Francis. So the flash of light that viewers had seen, he's like, yes, on part one, that they saw at about 24 minutes, 30 seconds, was that flash of light on the wall, was that spirit? Oh, he's saying yes. Really? Are you sure? So was it a car reflection? Oh, so yes. Okay. Okay. So it was both. All right. They're always fooling me. Got to be quick on your toes around here. Okay. So it was a car reflection, but it was also spirit sending that reflection. Oh, wow. Okay. Was that, so you just wanted to call attention to that? Were you calling attention to that by sending that light? No? Okay. Was it my spirit guides? No. Was it my guardian angel? No. Was it your spirit? No. Was it Jesus' spirit? Cool. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Jesus. Appreciate it. So obviously Jesus is listening. I think my understanding is that the minute you think about somebody, just like your loved ones who may be passed over or crossed over the veil, the minute you think of someone, a pet, even if you think even if you and I were in different places right now and you thought of me, there is an energy that probably comes my way. I don't have proof of that, but my sense is that's probably true. That they will, they instantly can come and see hey, what's going on? What are you thinking about? So Jesus, obviously we were talking about him. And so Jesus, are you here? Yes, I've done a couple videos on Jesus, you guys. I will go ahead and post them here and here at the end of this conversation. So did you hear us talking and asking that question about your intentions for the church, the Catholic Church? Yes. And did you send that flash of light at that moment? Yes. Okay, so your timing of that car passing by was purposeful? Yes. Okay, well, thanks. That's amazing. All right, thanks for being here, Jesus. I'll call you back if I have any other questions. Hey, actually, Jesus, hi. Since we have you here, I would also, and anyone in the community now will ask you as well if they want it, but I would love any guidance you have, any clarity you could provide me for a easier and gentle transition and shift from the 3D to the 5D. Are you able to do that? Yes. Okay. So I'll take your support as well, and anyone here in the community who's asking for it now as well. Okay. And it doesn't have to be just the help with the shift, you guys. Ask for whatever you want. Okay. Always got to ask. Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate it. Before you go, real quick, is humanity, I'm just going to confirm this with a lot of people we talk to going forward, is humanity on Earth shifting from 3D to 5D? Okay, we are indeed doing that. Okay. Yes. So And the shift is going to like go, if to do it in a relaxing, calm way, are we going to shift from like 3D to 4D first? And then 4D to 5D? It will be kind of that progression. Okay. All right. Yes. And then in the 5D, are we still in human form? Yes. Okay. Okay. And so just Earth is shifting, and that's what the experience that souls want to have coming down to Earth, maybe after 2050, is the 5D experience. Is that correct? Wow. Yes. Okay. And we're kind of done with the 3D experience as in humanity? Yes. Okay. All right. Thanks, Jesus. Just little extra questions there. Okay. So, Pope Francis. Hello again. Thank you, Jesus. We really appreciate your time. Pope Francis, in your parallel lifetime, are you any of the following people? Well, first, did we say he had a parallel lifetime? Do you have a parallel lifetime going on right now? Yes, I think we did ask, didn't we? And it's somebody in Washington. Yes, okay. Are you the soul of Cory Booker? No. Are you the soul of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? Oh, what? That kind of makes sense to me, actually. That kind of makes sense to me. Okay, so your higher self, Pope Francis, your higher self is also the higher self of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? Oh, wow. Yes. Cool. Okay. We'll have to do a reading with her, you guys, with her higher self if she gives us permission to do that. Are you having a parallel lifetime as Pete Buttigieg? No. Senator Warnock? No. Tammy Duckworth? No. Okay, so it's AOC? Oh, wow. I'm trying to get used to saying AOC's regular name. Because I think she's going to be running for president someday. We probably can't call her AOC forever. President AOC? I don't know. Just saying. I could see her going in that direction. Is it in AOC's soul contract to be president of the United States? Ah, yes. Okay. Now, it was also in Kamala Harris's soul contract, correct? Yep. And so it's in Kamala Harris's too, but since there's a chance she won't. I'm a little afraid to ask, but I'll ask. I brought it up. Is Kamala Harris ever going to be president of the United States? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So that's what you're seeing in the current timeline of what's currently happening? Yes. Okay. It's not a really strong, even though he's really kind of swinging, his energy is quite different. Is your energy different just because you're kind of newer at doing this? Or like you've been in the spirit world as Pope Francis anyways for a couple weeks now? Yeah. Okay. So he said yes and yes. Okay. So he's moving it, but it's just different. It's just different. Yeah. All right. Pope Francis, were you a reincarnation of one of Jesus's apostles in this last lifetime? Okay. Yes. Okay. Were you reincarnated? Were you a reincarnation of one of Jesus's apostles? Okay, so as Pope Francis, you were one of Jesus's apostles? Wow, yes. Okay. Pope Francis, did you meet Jesus and Saint Francis after your passing? Yes. Okay. Are any of the following items hidden in the Vatican? Can you tell us what's hidden in there? Yes, okay. Alien skulls. Yes. The book of, oh gosh, Enoch. I know you guys are going to butcher me on that. Enoch. The emerald tablets, E-M-E-R-A-L, which doesn't look like it's spelled right, but yes. Okay, so all three of those are hidden in the Vatican right now? Okay. Many gospels that are not a part of the New Testament? Oh, wow, yes. The Gospel of Mary? Yes. And the Gospel of Jesus? Yes. Okay, so those are all there? Yes. Can you imagine, you guys, going through the Vatican? I've been to the Vatican, but and the Sistine Chapel, and it's incredible, but can you imagine going into the vaults? I've been to down in some vaults too, catacombs. But that would be amazing. Hey, but we can do that once once we go to the fifth dimension, we might even be able to start to do that in the fourth dimension. We'll be able to, go check things out. I mean, people are doing that now online, right? We see viewers who do remote viewing. So I don't know, I guess so we could practice remote viewing. You could do that. That would be a fun one. Okay, in part 1, you had confirmed the Ark of the Covenant is in the vaults. Is that correct? Yes, very wide swing. Okay. We have a bunch of questions about the Ark then. Is the Ark an energy amplifier? Yes, it is. Is the Ark an alien device? No. Okay, let me just clarify that. Does it have the capabilities, the technology that aliens or ETs have at their disposal now? Some ETs? Yes. Okay. But it didn't come from an extraterrestrial? No. Okay. I thought everything came. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to think. I thought I read somewhere that everything came from an ET sort of energy at some point. It did. Okay, he's saying yes. Okay. But this is, okay, let me clarify then. So the question was, is the Ark an alien device? No. Okay. But it has come, like everything else, from another part of the galaxy, basically. Yes. Okay. It had to start somewhere, I guess. Okay. Yes. Is there more than one piece to the Ark? Yes. Do all the pieces come together to make the whole? Yes. Are there many resting places for different aspects of it? No. Okay. So is it only found in the Vatican? Yes. Are there pieces of it in the pyramid in Egypt? No. Are there pieces of it in Ethiopia? No. Are there any other locations where parts of the Ark of the Covenant can be found? No. Okay, so the Vatican basically owns the whole thing. Whatever owns means. Okay, really wide swing on that. Okay. All right. Is this information hidden items? Are there the stuff that's in the Vatican vault or in the basement that are hidden? Are they hiding those to maintain religious control? Yes. Okay. Is that because, are they doing that because they don't believe that humanity is ready? Let's just say, did you support that being hidden? Yes. Was that because of your conditioning based on your education as growing up basically in the Catholic Church? Okay, so as part of your conditioning, your education. Yep. Okay. Because humanity is and was not. Okay, so was that because you don't believe, or let's just say in human form, when you were in your human costume, did you believe that humanity was not ready yet? Yes. Well, now that you're in spirit form, do you believe humanity is ready now? No. Okay. Okay. Will we be ready by the time we're fully in 5D in 20, let's just say 2050? Yes. Okay. So will we be ready when we're in 4D, when we've done the shift to 4D? Yes. Okay. So is 4D shift maybe like 2032, 2035? Yes. You know, we were reading the Golden Future, if any of you have read that, and in the community. And the Golden Future, it did confuse me a little bit because she would say like 2032, and I've heard 2032, 2035, 2036. Actually, we asked the SGs and they said we're a couple years off, like the timeline has shifted. But I never really asked, is that like 4D positioning? It makes more sense that it would be 4D positioning in the 30s because, you know, I couldn't wrap my head around us being 5D already. So just the way humans, just the way we're moving. But then again, we're moving, things are picking up, you know, and AI, you know, who knows we'll see where AI takes us in terms of this process. Is AI meant to help us with the shift from 3D to 5D? Yes. I know there's quite a few people and people who have lots of experience in tech who are concerned about AI. Do they have reasons to be concerned about how humanity will use AI? Yes. Okay. Will those concerns come to fruition though? No. Okay. So the concern is that we should just be should we say optimistically cautious about it? Yes. Okay. So use it for what it's capable of doing, but do it with ethics, basically. Keep your moral and ethics. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Is there a fallen angel, chained up in the Vatican somewhere? What? No. Can you imagine? I've never heard that, so that's interesting. Is there a fallen angel? Okay, so there's no fallen angel in the Vatican? No. Okay. So then there were some follow-ups, but moving on to questions about Pope Leo. Okay, so let's actually stick with Pope Francis here. Pope Francis, are you comfortable answering questions about Pope Leo the 14th, your predecessor? Yes? Okay. Let me just grab a quick drink. Okay, so is it a coincidence that Pope Leo, an American, is selected right after Trump's image of himself as the Pope was published? Is that a coincidence? No. Boy, I'm going to ask this, but it does make me wonder because they weren't necessarily thinking of, I mean, maybe they were, but maybe he was on the list. But after Trump put that out, they were probably like, yeah, okay, that's interesting. Would that be, I mean, I'm asking right now, it'd be amazing actually. So did the fact that Trump put that image out of himself, did that sway people towards Pope Leo the 14th? Wow, yes. Okay, see, everything's happening in divine timing, right? Everything, he does stuff like that, and then something, you know, magical happens, a new perspective. Things shifted, right? That's magic. That's what do we call a miracle, right? What do we call it? What do we call it? A miracle. Okay. Was Trump aware of that image of himself as Pope? Oh, he loved it. He loved it. Yes. If yes, did he approve of the image? Oh, he loved it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, he just, you know, the thing is, you guys, is everybody around him. Have you guys seen videos of his cabinet when they're sitting around the table in like where they have cabinet meetings and they're all saying all these amazing things about Trump? They're literally going around the table. It is unbelievable. And this is all he hears all of the time. And so he just thinks he is the bomb. He probably can't even understand why he wasn't. Does Trump wonder why he wasn't elected Pope? Yes. Wide swing. Oh my God. Did he legit, now be honest here, did he legit think that he was going to be invited? No way. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Oh, it's kind of sad. Is that, I shouldn't laugh because now I'm going to ask, is him thinking that he would be invited, is that like is that brain degeneration that he would think that? No. Okay. Is that just his narcissistic personality? So his mental illness, basically? Narcissism? Yes. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So, oh, Cheeto. Oh, Mr. Cheeto. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Is Pope Leo the 14th in alignment with your pastoral vision? Yes. Okay. Was dark money involved in the selection of Pope Leo the 14th? No. Good. Were politics involved in the selection of Pope Leo the 14th? Yes. If you guys watched, what was the movie now? Covenant? Was it The Covenant? What was that called? Hang on. Yes, it was called Conclave. The Conclave. Was it The Conclave or? Yeah, Conclave. If you guys haven't seen it, it's so good. So I had to look that up. It would drive me nuts. Okay, so Conclave. Yeah, very political. If there was any truth to that movie, is there any truth to the movie Conclave? Or The Conclave, whatever it's called? Yes, there is. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. It's an amazing. I actually want to watch it again. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Was Pope Leo the 14th elected to help make the world a better place for everyone, for humanity? Yes, great. Is the choice of the name Leo significant as a fighter for social justice? Yes, wide swing. Will Cheeto trump F-45, Trumple thin skin, orange buffoon? I'm trying to think of all the names people have been calling now. Pope Francis, do you mind if we call Trump names like 5-year-olds? No? Okay. So do you have a sense of humor? Is that what you're saying? I've heard spirits have sense of humor. It's a part of it. Which is wonderful. Sense of humor is good. Okay, so will F-45 try to take advantage of Pope Leo because he is an American? He already started swinging, yes. Will Pope Leo the 14th be able to stand against his tyranny? Yes. Okay, so he'll hold his ground pretty well. He seems to have already done that, so okay, yes. Comparing pictures of Pope Leo the 14th and his predecessor, Pope Leo the 13th, from 1810 to 1903, the two men appear to resemble each other. Is this a case of reincarnation? No. Okay. It is interesting because I did look that up. Did I take a picture? I thought I was going to take a picture for you. Oh yeah, I did. So it is kind of interesting. So you can see it there. Pope Leo the 13th. He does kind of look like him, doesn't he? So do you guys know that Pope Leo the 13th was the 257th Pope? What? 257th? I had no idea the history. I probably learned it at some point, but it was a long time ago. Wow, 257th. And he was born, yeah, he died in 1903. He was the 257th. Wow. Okay, Pope Francis, you indicated that the new Pope had high likelihood, 90%, of being African descent, or from Africa, is actually, I think, how we asked it. Yes, okay. Does Pope Leo have ancestors from Africa? Yes, okay. So, very cool. Is it from Creole Creole or Haitian roots? Creole or Haitian roots? Yes. Okay. So let's see. There is a prophecy that when a black pope is selected, he will be the last pope. Is this prophecy true? Oh, I thought he was going to say no. So yes. Okay. So is Pope Leo the 14th most likely to be the last pope? Oh, wow. Yes. Is that 100% certain? No, nothing is, right? Is it 50% certain that he will be the last pope? At this time, anyways? Yes. Is the Vatican's timeline shifting? It is. Okay. So should the Vatican's, if it was on a previous timeline, let's just say, would the Vatican have been ended by now, like even before your reign? Yes. Okay. And so it's been shifting. And is that so that someone could be in leadership to help humanity shift from 3D to 5D? Yes. So is Pope Leo the 14th going to be helping us shift from 3D to 5D? Yes. And does he understand right now that that's part of his mission? Oh, wow. Yes. Does he understand that because you told us when you were on Earth you were a medium, right? I mean, I believe we're all mediums and intuitives. It's just a matter of practicing that. So he was a practicing medium, is that correct? Yes. Okay, that's Pope Francis. So is Pope Leo as well? Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. Okay. Lastly, several of our community members, this surprised me, mentioned that in our first conversation that my face, Karen's, was framed with a veil as if I was wearing a nun's habit. Is that true? What? Yes. Okay, so you guys are amazing. You catch that. So is it true is there a chance, I think I already know the answer to this. Yeah. Was I a nun in a previous lifetime? Yes. Okay. Was my sister Marcia also a nun? Yes. Did her and I serve together at that time? So we were sisters of God? We were sisters. Oh, and so oh, wait a minute. Were we actually sisters, blood sisters at that time? Oh, no. Okay, we were sisters. We were nun sisters. Ah, very cool. Okay, that's interesting. Wow. And we served together as nuns at the same time? Wow. Let me just throw it out there. Was it under Pope Leo the 13th during that time? No. Okay. Just throw it out there. I'm not going to go through all the different ones. So, okay, very good. I think that is all for now, you guys. So great questions. Very fun to learn all of that for me. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a reminder to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And if you have additional questions for Pope Leo the 14th, Pope Leo the 13th, whatever questions you have, you can just list them down below, and that gives us ideas for future videos. So, all right, have an amazing day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.